Degassing. This functionally sophisticated mixer degasser from Shanshin Kagaku allows users to set revolution and rotation speed separately, which makes it applicable to a wide range of fields and products, including chemicals, cosmetics, and pharmaceuticals. The unit simultaneously mixes and degasses target materials despite the opposite nature of these two processes. This unit is used for mixing and degassing a wide range of products, from electronic materials such as LED sealant, conductive paste for circuit boards and ceramics, to energy materials such as carbon and metal pastes used in secondary batteries and solar cells, chemical materials for functional films, nanoparticles, adhesives and inks, and cosmetic and pharmaceutical materials. Strong centrifugal and shearing forces simultaneously mix and degas materials by rotating and revolving containers at the same time. By adding rotation to the centrifugal force generated by revolving the containers, the unit mixes material by pulling it outward against the container lining. Low viscosity material is additionally mixed by swirling action. Bubbles are broken apart by a film formed between the container and material. The centrifugal force then releases that gas. Many models of this mixer degasser are designed to allow users to separately set revolution and rotation speeds. Mixing and degassing high viscosity printing ink. We will now mix and degass a high viscosity paste using the SK350T. First, we prepare the materials. We will be using high viscosity printing inks. The container with the materials is set in the holder and the lid is closed. Generally, when mixing materials, rotation speed is set to about 1/3 of the revolution speed. But because this material is highly viscous, revolutions are set to speed level 9 and rotation to speed level 5 in order to increase mixing force. The mixing time is set to 90 seconds. Sound safety features, including an automatic upper lid locking mechanism, ensure users a high level of safety in use. Reliable operation is a promise. See for yourself. In just a short amount of time, the highly viscous material has been thoroughly mixed. Mixing and degassing alumina and silicon resin. Next, we will use the SK350T in the step mode in order to mix powder and resin into a paste and degas the material. First, we prepare the materials. Here, we are using alumina of high specific gravity and silicon resin. The container with the materials is set in the holder and the lid is closed. First, for step 1, we set revolutions to speed level 7 and rotation to level 5. This will mix the powder and resin to keep lumps from forming. Then, for step 2, we set revolutions to speed level 9 and rotation to level 2 to thoroughly mix and degas the materials. The time for step 1 is set to 90 seconds and to 40 seconds for step 2. See for yourself. Two-step processing has successfully mixed and degassed the materials. Typically, when mixed with resin, powders form lumps that are hard to break up. But with separately set revolution and rotation speeds and step mode operation, this product prevents lumping and thoroughly mixes and degasses the materials. Degassing silicon resin. Next, we will use the SK350T to degas silicon resin. The container with the material is set in the holder and the lid is closed. To just degas the resin, revolutions are set to speed level 9 and rotation to level 1. Degassing time is set to 40 seconds. See for yourself. The resin has been completely degassed. Because revolution and rotation speeds can be separately set, the unit successfully removes microscopic bubbles. Next, we will explain the depressurizing feature of the SK300 TVS with vacuum pump. The SK300 TVS adds depressurization to mixing and degassing by revolution and rotation to remove microscopic bubbles. This feature can be used to improve conductivity and insulation of electronics materials, reduce chemical product defects caused by bubbles, and prevent syringe cavitation caused by air pockets. Moreover, mixing performance has been enhanced over earlier models by repositioning the container holders along the rotating axes so that the material contacts a larger surface area of the container. Mixing and degassing powder and silicon resin. Here, we will use the SK300 TVS and supporting vacuum pump in multiple-step operation with depressurization in order to mix powder and resin into a paste and degas the material. The materials are finely ground fluorescent powder and silicon resin of differing specific gravities. The container with the materials is set in the holder and the lid is closed. In step 1, revolutions are set to speed level 4 and rotation to level 9 to create a dispersion effect. Then in step 2, revolutions are raised to level 9 and rotation is lowered to level 2 to promote degassing. The vacuum level is then set. Using the step mode on separate speed settings for revolutions and rotation, the rotation speed necessary for mixing and dispersion is maintained, while revolution speed is kept low to control precipitation and promote degassing. Furthermore, the degassing effect is augmented by vacuum decompression. See for yourself. Using two-step processing and a depressurized environment, materials of differing specific gravities have been completely mixed and degassed. In the photo on the left, trapped air has been broken down into an infinite number of microscopic bubbles through vacuum decompression. Even the microscopic bubbles are removed, as shown by the photo on the right. Moreover, long barrels and syringes can be set in the holder and positioned at a fixed distance from the revolution axis for even mixing. As introduced, it is possible to set the processing method for mixing and degassing various materials. The product lineup serves differing processing capacities and material characteristics. Mixer degassers are available in the SK350T, SK1100, and SK2000 models. While models equipped with a supporting vacuum pump are the SK300 TVS and SK300 SV. Moreover, Shanshin Kagaku has a wide lineup of adapters for disposable cups, stainless steel containers, paper containers, syringes, barrels, glass bottles and tubes, and others.